Assalamu alaikum, brothers and sisters, sisters and brothers. It's your brother Elihu Ramadan on the West Coast, bringing you that information that you got to have, bringing you that information that's beneficial not only to you, brothers and sisters, but to those whom you claim to love. Those who you claim to love, brothers and sisters, and bearing witness, brothers and sisters, to the truth of that Injil warrior pushing that program of the seven churches, brothers and sisters, pushing that program out of the book of Revelations, brothers and sisters. Not only the book that the pathetic Jesus of 2,000 years pushed about, talked about, but found out that he was too early. Satan was only a little tiny baby at the time of Jesus, brothers and sisters. But this is the time in 2024 is the rise of the modern day Jesus. Not saying he rose today, brothers and sisters, but Master Suleiman, the one who lifted the seven seals out of the 22 chapters of the book of Revelation, brothers and sisters, has been pushing that program for 30, going on 32 years, brothers and sisters. And we the Levites, brothers and sisters, bear witness to the truth of the messenger of the covenant, brothers and sisters. We bear witness to the truth of the messenger of the covenant. And let me show you, take you to where the messenger of the covenant book is, brothers and sisters. Just in case you don't understand, you can go and read it for yourself. It's in Malachi, brothers and sisters. Malachi, Revelation, sorry about that. It's in Revelations 5, brothers and sisters. And it says, speaking on the one who could break those seven seals, it says, and I saw in the right hand of him that sat on the throne, a book and written within and on the back side, sealed with seven seals, brothers and sisters. Sealed with seven seals, brothers and sisters. And it says, and I saw a strong angel proclaiming with a loud voice, who is worthy to open the book and loosen the seals therein? Who's worthy, brothers and sisters? And the book goes on to say in Revelation 5, brothers and sisters, the book goes on to say, and no man in the heaven nor in the earth opened the nor neither under the earth was able to open the book, neither to look thereon. And I weep much because no man was found worthy to open and to read the book, neither to look thereon. And one of the elderly said unto me, weep not, behold, the Lion, brothers and sisters, the Lion of the tribe of Judah, the root of David, has prevailed to open the book and loosen the seven seals therein, brothers and sisters. To loosen those seven seals. What seven seals, brothers and sisters, that hold the book in the book of Revelation? The seven seals that will be released, brothers and sisters. And before we go deep into that, I got to give you another book, Horus, Hoshea 4:6. Horus, if I'm saying that right, brothers and sisters. If not, I just spelled it. Let me spell it again. Hoshea, chapter 4, verse 6. It says, my people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge. My people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge, brothers and sisters. What knowledge do we lack, brothers and sisters, that we will be destroyed for? We're going to get to it, brothers and sisters. Let me read a little bit down in Horus 4:6, brothers and sisters. And it says, because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee, that thou shalt be no priest to me. Other words, you won't be pushing the program that Elijah, that Master Fraud Muhammad put Elijah in to give us them books of the actual facts of student enrollment and the supreme wisdom. So Nuri, Jeffrey, Ishmael, all of y'all who's doing the preaching under that lying son of a devil, Louis Eugene Brown, the man of perdition, a legion, L-E-G, brother, I-O-N, legion, Louis Eugene Grounds, got the N-O-I turned backwards, spelling the word legion, L-E-G-I-O-N. You're not preaching from the Levites that Elijah was put in charge of. You're not preaching from that. And Horace, it goes on down to say that have said, seeing that you have forgotten the law of Islam. You forgot it, brothers and sisters, that you have forgotten thy law of the God. I will also forget the children. Other words, brothers and sisters, and this is opinion coming from your brother, that the Levites who were with Elijah Muhammad, that was supposed to be pushing the program and leading us to the one in Malachi 5 who would suddenly appear at Elijah's temple. He wasn't just going to be appearing, brother. He was going to be appearing with filler soap. With soap, brothers and sisters, to wash all that bullshit and that y'all been preaching, that y'all been getting from that legion for the last 42 years. Brother Wesley, the science, the one who got a scholarship in what you supposed to have a scholarship in. You worrying about, you gave a worrying about who killed Malcolm. Hey, go do the research on who's Louis Eugene Ground's father. He told us, brothers and sisters, in a lecture that his mother was raped by, he said it, a light-skinned, stringy-haired. Go get the lecture. You'll see what he said. But the messenger of the covenant has revealed that he was a Portuguese Jew, a white Jew, brothers and sisters, a Chaldean, a cave dweller, who's Louis Eugene father. Do the research on that, Wesley. Do the research on that. Because y'all have fallen out of grace with the God. Y'all have fallen out of grace with Master Fraud Muhammad, who came here to raise up the Levites and put Elijah Muhammad in charge. And they showed what can be done when we pulled our nickels and pennies and dimes together. Had our own bank, had our own laundromat, our own supermarket, our own fish market, barbershops, cleaners, all these things that a thriving nation need. We didn't rely on the Chaldean for no jobs and no food. We didn't rely on them for none of that. You see what I'm saying, brothers and sisters? So do the research for yourself, brothers and sisters. The messenger of the covenant, that would suddenly appear at Elijah's temple have got blocked by the man of perdition, that legion, Louis Eugene Grant. Huh? And my young brother was talking about that them things that Louis Eugene Grant start causing y'all to deviate from the messenger of the teaching, the Elijah Muhammad and the teaching of the Nation of Islam. Got us. We had to buy this back in the 90s, brothers and sisters. You see how thick this damn book is, and how much it costs us to buy this book. A poor damn man. Poor as hell. We had to go get Ron Hubbard. Come on, man. What kind of shizneck was that's showing us and telling us that we was being led astray? We supposed to ride his back to the other side and get across the river. He been riding our back. The book asks, would a man rob God? The answer is all day, every day for 42 years, because that lying son of a devil, Louis Eugene Grant, has been robbing the people of God. The real, like my brother stated, the real children of Israel. Not them fake individuals who, after Hitler got through burning from 1941 to 45, and Churchill got the president, I think it was Lyndon Johnson. It's just my, you go back and do the research, you can find out for yourself, brothers and sisters. But he got them in the war, America in the war, and then they went to war. And also the brother mentioned about the book, Message to the Black Man, and Ishmael's friend from Mexico, Abel. Abel got on our uniform, brothers and sisters, and trying to tell us about he is a part of the seed of Abraham. You see what this book says? It says, Message to the Black Man in America, brothers and sisters, by Elijah Muhammad, the messenger, who also Louis Eugene Grant and Wallace D. Muhammad, his son, denied. And now Ishmael. Louis Eugene Grant went to Mexico. Ishmael was over there kicking it, chilling, wasn't worrying about nothing about what his father was preaching and doing and has done. But Farrakhan needed a front man. He needed a front runner. So he went and got Elijah's son, not the elder son, because he didn't want no part of it. He came along later. He's dead now. He couldn't get over his mother's death. So I don't know if that's the direct cause of him dying. Rasulman. I think that's his name. Y'all know his name. Y'all running with him. Was anyway. But now you got Ishmael sitting up there pushing that program of that legion, pushing that program of that man up position, lying to the people. And all of you who are ministers, Troy, all of y'all who's ministers under Farrakhan pushing that bullshit net. That ain't what Master Farad Muhammad came here to talk about, brothers and sisters. How do you know that y'all are lying? Because Elijah didn't talk about no damn reparation. He wasn't gonna go beg this cave dweller for no. We need some money to because we are being wrong. No, the book said it that told Abraham his seed would go into a land that is not theirs, served and afflicted for 400 years, a sojourning in a land that's not theirs. Look up the word sojourning, brothers and sisters. It'll tell you about a certain time. And then after it told you what that time would be, 400 years. 16, 19, 20, 19, 400 years. The first year after the 400 years will come up with a plague. They called it Cobra. Come on, brothers and sisters. This is too real. You can't deny the messenger of the covenant. But if he's blocked from you by that lying son of a devil, Louis Eugene Brown, and then you haven't heard him. It said, who would abide with the messenger of the covenant? And that be us, the Levites, the Injil warriors, and the warrior queens that you see before you pushing that program of the Injil, brothers and sisters, pushing that program that developed out of those, once them 22, them 7 seals were lifted from the 22 books of the book of Revelation, will come up with the Injil, brothers and sisters, the Injil key to unlock that cage, that box that we was locked in, to bring us back into that 360 degrees of pure knowledge, brothers and sisters. That 360 degrees of pure knowledge. That the 180 belong to the black man and the 180 belong to his black woman. I didn't say no other woman, brothers and sisters. I said that black woman. And you know what 180 and 180 adds up to. Do the calculation, brothers and sisters. And it take you back to that 360 degrees, brothers and sisters, that's been boxed in by the Chaldeans. And the number one representative that's sitting in the seat of Elijah Muhammad that had went to war with the saints. What saints? Elihu, the Levites. The Levite saints, the priest tribe, brothers and sisters. That modern day Farrakhan, that legion went to war with the saints, the Levites, and flipped the scripts. Now the Levites are not. The Levites for 42 years didn't push that program, didn't line us up with the messenger of the covenant, brothers and sisters. So therefore, in that scripture that I read, that the God said that since you done forgot the law, that you won't be priest for him no more. You won't be talking and pushing the program of Master Farad Muhammad. You'll be pushing a program of a damn black-faced Chaldean under the name of Louis Eugene Brown, modern-day Farrakhan. And all of y'all who says y'all don't want to hear, y'all couldn't push the delete button. We don't want to hear from you, Elihu. We don't believe in that shit in what you talking. We believe in that shizneck that Farrakhan is pushing and his representative Ishmael's pushing. And we believe in him because he's Elijah's son. Well, Wallace D. Muhammad was his son. You seen what he did. The man of position wouldn't be prevailed into a falling away first. Louis Eugene Grounds was a spokesman for the Nation of Islam. Wallace was kicked out, but Wallace ended up in probation court with all of the Nation of Islam's money. And after he had spent so much of it, the family of Elijah took him back to court. And the court ruled in the favor of the family. And the family was able to split the money. But it wasn't none of their money, brothers and sisters. It was the money of the Nation of Islam. It was the money of the Nation of Islam. And Farrakhan was the spokesman. But what happened to the shepherd who was supposed to protect the flock, brothers and sisters? He told you what he did in the lecture he gave, brothers and sisters. He ran. He broke out, ran to Phoenix, brothers and sisters, and then got chased out of Phoenix and went to Cuba. He told us in a lecture what he did. So don't be getting mad at us, the Injil warrior and the warrior queen. Don't be getting mad at us, brothers and sisters. Our ears wasn't blocked from the messenger of the covenant. And you know what covenant I'm talking about, the Abraham covenant, brothers and sisters. You done heard our lectures enough. You know you done went and did research in it. Nuri, Wesley, Ishmael, Jeffrey, Troy, all of y'all ministers under that line, son of a devil. Y'all ain't pushing the Nation of Islam program, brothers and sisters. And the proof is in the pudding. The proof is every time you open up your damn mouth talking about some damn reparation. Talking about we gotta love and forgive the devil. Brothers and sisters, you got the lesson number 1, lesson number 2 in the book of the supreme wisdom and the supreme knowledge. In the lesson number 2, brothers and sisters, under the number 35. Lesson number 2, number 35, 34. And can you reform the devil? That's the question that's asked. That's the question that's asked in lesson number 2, brothers and sisters. Can you reform the devil? The answer is answer A, brothers and sisters. No. N-O. No. All the prophets have tried to reform him, the devil, but was unable. So they have agreed that it cannot be done unless we graft him back. They have decided to take him off the planet, who number only 1 out of every 11 original people. The answer is no. You can't reform the devil. So why the hell will we forgive him? But the son of a devil, Louis Eugene Grounds, modern day Farrakhan, since he's the son of a devil and he got children, he's made under the a son of a devil is labeled a demon. And Louis Eugene Grounds is the biggest demon there is. He wouldn't matter not, brother, but he's sitting in Elijah's seat. Then went to war with the saints for 42 years and flipped them. And now got the Noion flipped. And got the ministers under the ION talking that devilishness. Got the son of Elijah Muhammad talking about we got to forgive them. We got to repent. We don't got to repent for Jack Shiznat. We were told to submit to the Edomites. But after our 400 years, the God would come, and he has came and resurrected the Levites. Now the Levites, Louis Eugene Grounds went to war with them and rendered y'all dead. Y'all got the DVD, brothers and sisters. And then when Brother Jabril died, he told y'all again that Elijah told him that he would be his number one hypocrite. Y'all following a hypocrite, a son of a devil, man of perdition, a legion. That's who y'all following and pushing that program under, brothers and sisters. And the messenger of the covenant has resurrected the Levites, resurrected us, the warriors, the Injil warriors, brothers and sisters. Resurrect us so we can give you that truth. And that's what my brother, Promised Land Dave, was bearing witness to the truth, giving you videos so you didn't have to just believe him. Got that damn Abel up there preaching with our uniform on. I'm going to have to take a script from Snoop Dogg. Everybody got their cup, but they ain't chipped in. You're not the seed of Abraham. You don't reap the benefits. You don't reap the benefits, the reward. Not coming from the government, not no reparation. Not coming from the Democratic Party, not coming from the Republican Party, not coming from the Green Party. Coming from revelations by that one and only one from the tribe of Judah, lineage of David, who then lifted the seven seals out of the book of Revelation, brothers and sisters, and giving us and revealing to us. Now, the message of the black man wasn't for everybody on the planet, but with the messenger of the covenant, the Abraham covenant got is for everybody because it's revealing all of y'all, brothers and sisters. Go to waralert.org, brothers and sisters. Go to waralert.org and hook back into your right mind. After 42 years of that bullshit net that's coming from that so-called, y'all call him the Honorable Louis Farrakhan. Ain't nothing honorable about that dog, son of a devil. Ain't nothing honest about him. Add some words to money he been collecting under the 3-year economical program. Look up his name on Google and see how much he's worth. Look up the Nation of Islam under Google and see what it's got besides that. Come on, brothers and sisters. You got the actual facts in the student enrollment, the supreme wisdom. You evidently ain't been reading it. If you done forgave the Satan, the devil, you want to get along with him. He flipped y'all, brothers and sisters, and then got y'all acting, said what he say, that phrase he put in, a good Christian is a good Muslim, and vice versa. A good Muslim is a good Christian. We know damn well the Christians believe in the make-believe, in the pie in the sky when you die. That's what they believe in, brothers and sisters. They say they believe in prayer. So when you ain't got no car, when you ain't got no money to pay the rent, when you ain't got no food on your table, pray. Pray, brothers and sisters. Pray. And all of a sudden, you believe in the unbelief, but all of a sudden, you go open your ice box, and the ice box is full of food. You open up your cupboards, your cabinets, and behold, You got all the food you want. You look out your front door, and in the driveway, you got a brand new car. Prayer, brothers and sisters. That's falsehood, brothers and sisters. That ain't the truth. The truth is at waralert.org, brothers and sisters. The truth is the messenger of the covenant, the Abraham covenant. And our reward after our 400 years, brothers and sisters, coming from the God, is a birthright. You didn't hear me. The reward coming from our 400 years sojourning in the land that's not ours is coming from the God, the God, brothers and sisters, and been delivered through the Injil, through the lifting of those seven seals, because it's given us that knowledge, brothers and sisters. It's given us that understanding. It's given us that new mind. It's given us, revealing to us everything that we need to know about all of our enemies, and especially about that false enemy in Israel who can't even spell the damn name right. You seen what my brother Promised Land Dave had there for us when he was delivering the message from them severing churches. We be the bearer witness of the truth. The bear witness of the truth of the seven churches. Huh? Come on, brothers and sisters. The seven thunders, the second book, and the woes coming from the third book that we got to learn and analyze and dissect. Somebody got to control the pits of hell, brothers and sisters, and get you through tribulation, them 5 months that we must go through because you couldn't and didn't hear the messenger of the covenant that would certainly appear in Elijah's temple. But what? Oh, damn. That lying son of a devil changed the name of Elijah's temples to Mars, following that golden calf, that Sunniism. Huh? Come on, brothers and sisters. Go to waralert.org and get connected to the information so you can be in line with that first wave of 144,000 going back with the high priest, the Son of Man, back to the promised land. And yes, the house of Sod, y'all sitting on our promised land. Y'all not even Muslims, brothers and sisters. They not no Muslims. They got conquered India when they got conquered by Britain. They moved those in that position. House of Saud, calling it Saudi Arabia. It ain't no Saudi Arabia, brothers and sisters. It's right there. It's right there, brothers and sisters, in your supreme lessons, what it's called. It's right there in your supreme lessons, brothers and sisters. That was to get us up out of the mud. The supreme the supreme lessons, the message to the black man. All of that, brothers and sisters, was to get us out of the mud. But the new book in the new time, after the 400 years, one would certainly appear at Elijah's temple. That's Master Suleiman, the high priest that lifted those seven seals of the 22 chapters of the book of Revelation to get you out of that 42 years of teaching by that son of perdition, that legion, L-E Lewis, Eugene Ground. Got the ION, which should be the NOI. Y'all flipped. Talking about y'all want to stay up in America with 6 and 7 states. What happened to this book? What happened to this book, brothers and sisters? If y'all stand in America, is America going to fall on you? Is America going to fall on you, brothers and sisters? Evidently it is. If you don't go to waralert.org and remove that block from your ears so you can get into the proper thinking of the God, which is your black self, with your black woman, not that Neanderthal women, that long back. Her back start at her shoulders and go all the way down to the back of her damn knees. That ain't how your sister look, brothers and sisters. That ain't your woman. Your woman been with you for 76 trillion years. And the first trillion years, we occupied the same body. They call that today a hermaphrodite. Elijah told you about that war, but he didn't elaborate on it. Master Suleiman, who broke those 7 seals in that last book of the Bible called Revelation, with the ones y'all worshiping 2,000 years ago, Jesus. Y'all got a Jesus right here today. So that's showing that y'all liars. And even if the cause of Jesus is right here today and you don't even want to listen to him. You told me you don't want to hear that which I got to say. So you blocked me. But I took it a step further, brothers and sisters. I didn't hit the delete button. You don't got to hear from me no more. You delete it. Go to waralert.org, brothers and sisters, and get that 411 of the truth that shall set you free. That knowledge that you need to go and to receive your reward, to receive your promised land. And the main thing, brothers and sisters, is to get that revenge of our journey of 400 years of the Holocaust. Our ancestors been brutalized. Man and woman been raped and dogged, hung, and everything in the book. And to speak on them Christians, it's in the book, lesson number 1, brothers and sisters. It's in the book. That ain't your religion. I know you Christians ain't got the supreme wisdom, the theology of time, and the actual facts in the student enrollment. Y'all don't have it. But that's the Chaldeans' religion. That's the Chaldeans' religion, brothers and sisters. They got y'all connected and hooked up and looking for a pie in the sky. Y'all just like Lewis Eugene Ground. Y'all been robbing the people. Talking about y'all representing God. And the only God y'all represent is who's ruling the planet right now. Satan, the devil. Satan is ruling the planet. That's false Israel. And the devil is backing him. That's Gog and Magog. Britain and America. Britain and America. Gog and Magog. And them preachers, they went to his school. The theologian school. And got a certificate, brothers and sisters. got a certificate to push that bullshit's neck. The Chaldeans got a telescope. Look it up on Google. They can look up into space in 360,000. No, 300. Look it up on Google. They'll tell you the right number, brothers and sisters. I don't want to misquote it. They got a telescope that see way beyond what we see by the eyes. They ain't spotted heaven yet. They advocated that hell is in the center of the earth. But in our student enrollment, actual facts, and the supreme wisdom, we know the size, the circumference of the earth. And if hell, that's supposed to be 10 times hotter than the sun, is in the middle of the earth, come on, brothers and sisters. Go to waralert.org and download that information about how you can connect with the messenger of the covenant. And if you want, and if you can go on my page, brother, and prescribe to Master Suleiman, the messenger of the covenant, the high priest, the modern day Jesus. And you can download his lectures. And then you can see for yourself, brothers and sisters. You can see for yourself. Calculate and analyze it and download it in your computer and see what's the truth and what's going to benefit you and what's going to get you back to your promised land. And if you don't, you're going to have to go through tribulation, abomination, and desolation. That's when false Israel, Jerusalem, in the supreme wisdom, it talk about Jerusalem. Why did we take it back, brothers and sisters? Is there not an answer in there about some devils who took it? Is it not an answer in there talking about a brother of ours who was buried there? Somebody that went to war with the saints, the Levites, and overthrown you, brothers and sisters. Now the so-called ministers of the Nation of Islam talking about they ain't looking for no reward from the God. They ain't looking for no promised land. They ain't looking for no birthright. They begging the devil for reparation. And the devil just told you he going out of the dollar. He gonna flip to gold. Come on, brothers and sisters. As I came before you, so shall I leave you in the peaceful greetings of Assalamu alaikum.